talking Raymond DeFreed, Moreland House, and Farside CNCO. Whoa, Cross and Thompson. Looking at the 688 bike go by, that is Jeremy Thompson. Thompson looking for Raymond in the mix. It'll be Thompson. The number 3 bike is CNCO. The 15 and the 6 so far is Moreland and Houston. 1, 2, 3, 4, let it be, let it be. Qualifier 902, semi-qualifier 35 and over expert. Clark, Serrano, Cooper, Wall, Lehman, Meeker, Gustafson, Roybal. 4 and only 4 going to go on to the main event. I want 4 up front, looking for a 4. I find the National 4 as we lose 2 riders. The National 4 is Chris Meeker. It'll be Meeker, followed by the 11 of Gustafson. Meeker, Gustafson, let's go with Wall, and then let's go with the 259 ride. The 259 ride is Roybal. Roybal is not up there. We've got another one down over here in the corner. One down in the front straight and one down in the second turn. That is Tony Lehman. So the Roybal did make it in. Tony Lehman down. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. That's a big eye. A big round of applause for Balls Garanas, Tony Lehman. Got 2 over here. Harold Serrano. A big round of applause for him. Puerto Rico, you lovely island. I love it. Harold Serrano from Puerto Rico. Don't eat the mofongo. Is that your favorite, Harold? Mofongo is their local dish. And Cooper, how about a big round of applause for Bob Cooper? Guys made it all the way through to the semi. 903, 35 and over novices. 4 and only 4, Frolic, Crane, Quintana. Kuhn, Wega, Lord, Branham, and Morgan. Si, senor. Gracias. Quintana. 1, Quintana, Wega in the number 3 spot. We have a brand new first place rider. Here comes a Wega. Wega working his way into the top 4. Let's get him as they come around. It was Darren Lord that got it. We missed the other 3. Not good. That's all right. You're fired. Moto number 904, 35 and over novices again. National number 2 with the 844 coming at you. The 2 is Sabatini. The 844 on the move is Bender. Sabatini and Bender 1, 2. We got the 73 and the 51 and 2 and 3 and 4. The 73 is Budemeyer. The 51 is Neighbors. Sabatini, Bender, Budemeyer, and Neighbors. Neighbors may be in trouble. Not enough track. He's in. 905, 30 to 34-year-old experts. Gates gone, and so is Protosnack, Weaver, Seal, Hurley, Moreya, Alson, Herrick, and the convertible kid is Tommy Open Car up front. Open Car is the man as he heads down into turn number 3. Tommy Open Car in full charge of his house. It'll be Open Car and Protosnack. Open Car, Protosnack Company coming hard. Open Cars, Protosnack. We're not quite sure who made it in 3 and 4, but we'll figure it out. National number 5 coming at ya. This will be Bedford. We're talking qualifier 906. Bedford, and McGowan, followed by the 10 and the 7 and the 10. The 7 is Pfeiffer. Bedford, McGowan, Pfeiffer. I'll go with Lindsay. Qualifier 907, 30 to 34-year-old novices. The 44 and the 08, we're talking Botchler and Wade. Talking Botchler, Wade, it looks like that might be my friend Lee Kirsch in 3rd. It is. Botchler, Wade, Kirsch, 1, the third spot. Another 3 is Negretti. Watch for Wade, Kirch, Negretti. I think Negretti got it on the outside. I'm not quite sure. The scorekeepers will figure that out. Qualifier number 908. These are the 30 to 34-year-old novices, and this is the 30 ride of Madden. 99, 56, 68 height. That would be Powers, Perryman, wearing Madden to qualify. We're talking Young up front. Boy, this guy is flying. That is Willie Young. 909 is a qualifier. 25 to 29-year-old expert. Young is definitely the man on the move, followed by Quickford Ferrisay. It'll be Young, the 56 up Taylor. Young, Ferrisay, Taylor, and the national world number 2 up. Excuse me, there's 2 Youngs. That'll be the world number 2 of Wild Willie Young. 910 is a qualifier, 25 to 29-year-old experts. 728 is Crowell, Doug E. Fresh, Crowell. Parker Crowell, the 670 on the move is Powell, didn't catch 4. 911 is the qualifier number. 17 to 24-year-old experts. Williams, Goodman, C. Myers, Wright, Kelty, Pope, Britt, and Ash. Myers, Ash on the bubble. So I'm going to do this. Pope, Woodman, C, Ash, and Britt, and hope that I won at the wheel. Here we go. Let's think about it. Let's talk about Bobby Zam. It is Slammin' Zam up front. 912 is your qualifier. 17 to 24-year-old experts. Bobby Zam. Let me move over here. Alrighty then. The national number 2 of Jose Enrique Colon on the Puerto Rico. 913, 17 to 24-year-old novices. The 84, the 18, and the 34 are there. The 84 is Ballas. The 18 is Wagner. The 34 is Dalheimer. Not necessarily in that order to qualify behind Colon. Your qualifier number is 914. 17 to 24-year-old double O will take it. The double O belongs to Tijan. It'll be Tijan followed by Filkins. Tijan, Filkins, the 7 and the 12. The 7 is Richie. The 12 is William.
Whiz on the track, 17 to 24 novice semi. We are on 915, 17 and over young ladies coming across the line. We got 916, 17 and over women, Frank Corbelli, Jamie Lee Gage, Scott Messinger, Bigelow, Kessler, Pennington, and they are all mixed up going in the second corner. Someone doing a nose wheelie there, going into the corner. We got 84, 1 and the 11. The 84 out front, that is Crank maybe. The 8 coming in there as well. Getting the numbers all mixed up, but it's all good. You girls know who's in. We got back to the young men. 17 and over rookie. Michalik, Burton Walker, not even going to try that. GA, Dellinger, Hill, Hall, and Downell. The 384 is the 848 of Burton, and we have got our 4 riders right there bunched up, top 4 going to the main. TNT Super Fong. Did I just see a Super Fong out there on the track? Myers Rogers, please come to the finish line as carnage ensues on the front straight. Myers Rogers, somebody's got a flat tire, and I'm talking about the foot, not the actual tire. Somebody getting pushed over into the pro section, getting right back on it again. 11 in the 112. 112 is Downell. Downell could be up in the mix. Top 4 going to the main event. 17 and over, Rookie. Here we go, the 16 expert. 6, 1, and 4. The 6 is Rubeck. The 1 is Simmons, possibly Kubalak, and the 4 is McCrory. McCrory back there in the 3. The top 4, they know they're going in. They're just telling each other right now, hey, I'll see you in the main event. 16 experts. We have started the party already. "16 experts." I've got Standard Army colors, track stars in there. We've got Unbound Energy. We got the top 4 right there. It looks like the Standard Army ride of Andy Wright. Nate Miller in there. Miller in for 3. Trying to get up there, and we got Track Stars in for 4 on the bubble. Standard Army takes the win. Andy Wright. 16 novice, Amon, Man, Carwick, Thomas, Lockhart, Matos, Triplett, and Van Oy. 24, 3, and 7 maybe. We're running out of ink. We're running out of all kinds of stuff up here. We ran the pen straight out of ink. My super spotter, Mr. Steve Shupp, coming from the Norwalk Shady Lane BMX track, helping us out. CMR colors out front, not wasting any time to get out front. 66 of the 78, Wayne. The 78 is Cartler. Cartler with a Keystone jersey on. Somebody buy that kid a jersey, will ya? Cartler losing some spokes. Cartler making the main event in the 16 novice. Congratulations. 9:23, 15 expert, go racing, McGrory, Miller, Dolan, Marin, Hayes, Deal, ties on. Man, this is a stacked moto. They are looking, they are cut down, inside, outside. Dolan is in. The man up front is a single digit. Looks like the number 5 is Doug Hayes is in. Zula, Aquendo, Taylor, McGrath, Brazier, Kunko, Eden, and Adcock. We've got Carnage. Carnage. Zula is out front, getting out of the Carnage. Here comes Adcock, and here comes Aquendo. Aquendo taking over the number 2 position here for the 15 experts. I've got Zula out front. Dan's Comp in for 2. Zula, the Z-Man is in. Brazier is in. Unofficially. It looked like it from here that Brazier is in, but of course, it is totally unofficial. And of course, I'm a homer for Jacob Brazier, so I got to root for the guy. Klotz, where's my buddy at? He's back there in 5. He needs to move up one more. It is the 40 and the 128. How about the 60 of Corey Kimmy? Kimmy is in there. Zach, buddy. 5 ain't gonna do it, my friend. It's all good. 15 novice, Washington, Miller, Iller, Kessler, Szorzik, Ross, Wisniewski, and Brewer. Miller out front. UGP colors in there for 2. I've got Miller for BBS Kenda. Szorzik back there in 5, I believe. Yes, that is the ball's out right of 5. He's going back to 6. And Miller will take the win. Moto 912. 912. What are we doing with 912? 2 riders out of 912. We need Jeremy Schumer and Steven Weimer. Schumer and Weimer out of semi number 912. Please go to the finish line. Thank you. All right, back to the action. We got 2 riders down in the first corner. Looks like some BMXmania.com colors. That looks like the 15 girls class.
If I could have your attention, please. If I could please have your attention, this is not a pleasant announcement to me. We are right now trying to set up a location for a fund for Terry Yanis. The news is not good. She just got out of surgery. Tara will probably be permanently paralyzed from her waist down. We will set up a fund. Right now we're talking to, I believe, Chad over at Shimano to make it easy for you. Anyone that knows Tara knows what a great sportswoman she is and what a great human being she is. I'm going to start off the phone with all the money I have in my pocket, which is 60 bucks. For those of you that don't know her, she was like an incredible sports model. Incredible. Terry Yanis, we love you. Thank you.
We still need Weimer and Schumer from semi 9-12. Weimer and Schumer, you guys need to go to the finish line, please. ASAP. Pronto. You're welcome. That is a good sign. She is standing. All right, guys, give it up for Mariah Rumpel. BMXmania.com, taking a hard one. Taking one for the team. I always thought that Motrin should be a sponsor of BMX racing, since a lot of us use a lot of it. 29, 15 rookies. 929 is the moto number. We're looking at semis. Not the kind that blow the black smoke down the highway. We're talking about semi racing here. Beautiful weather, just like we expected to be. Hot. We didn't expect anything less. You guys were spoiled yesterday. Ohio colors, that is Jones. The number 12 is Brandon Jones out of Ohio. We will be taking the top 4, and it's going to be close. Man, check those rear view mirrors. Don't give up till you cross that white line now, especially if you're in the number 4 position. If you're on the bubble and you give up, man, that's crazy talk. We got a battle for the lead here in 9:30, 15 rookies. We're down to the 14 experts. Bizarro Racing, that is a 62, 6 and 4. 62 is Lobe. The 6 is Brandon Murphy, and the 4 is Brian Kipp. Kipp is back in the 5 position. Kipp might not make it in. Bizarro ride, that is the 62 of Austin Lobe out of Delaware. 2, 46 and 16. The 2 is Sherbno, the 46 is Ramo, and the 16 is Chase Crawford. Crawford is in there, and it looks like Riddell. Riddell now coming through the rhythm section on the bubble. Riddell is in. 9:33. 14 novices, Geary, Barry, Gordon, McCard, Hubbs, Bush, Miller, and Schaffner. 08, 60. 08 is Gordon, the 60 is Miller, and the 81 is Bush. .934, 14 novices. 934 is the moto number. Looks like balls out colors on the front side. That is the 687 of Zach Talmadge. Talmadge putting that knee out rail in that last corner. Finding that blue groove down the last straightaway. I think it's on the outside. That's where the line is. 935, 14 rookie Culpepper Butterfield. 98, 26 and 21. 98 of McKay. 26 and 21. That is Culpepper and Butterfield. And we're mixing them up. Slicing and dicing in the last corner. Yes. Oh! Wow. Just as I was talking about it before, the guy on the bubble position sits down for the last 20 feet. And I think he got past. All right, we've got a Verizon Wireless winner. Mr. Zach Klotz is the winner of the Verizon prize. Please go to the Verizon Wireless booth, which actually is not really a booth. I think it's like an H2 or something, or an H3, something like that, along Vendor Row. Zach Klotz is our Verizon Wireless winner of the day. 13 experts, Tritz, Simons, Metz, Perez, Sharepko, Ryan, Verulli, and Smith. Jordan Ryan, Damian Sharepko, Simons on the 3 position, and who do we have in the 4? That is the 6P of Perulli. Perulli getting heat from Tritz. Tritz needs to make it into the main event here. He wants one of them single digits. He's got to get a good last straight. Tritz is coming on Perulli. They're going to go 3 abreast. It's Tritz. Tritz at the line to make it into the main event. That kid has got some heart. Posey out front, feeling that clean air into his helmet. He is loving every minute of it. Any line he wants to take, railing it around the 638. Deshaun Johnson. Johnson going backwards. And Johnson will make it in as well. Justin Posey for Kuwahara winning his semi and into the main event. Woo! It's all about the gate from here on out, just to let you know. You got to get a good gate. Tom Ritz or Chad Roberts, if you guys aren't real busy, could you come up to the tower, please? Either one or both. Tom Ritz, Chad Roberts, come up to the tower. One rider down on the first straightaway. 23 and the 12. Blake Rogers, the 12 is Jones. Rogers, Jones, 28. Bagwell Blackwell for HBR in third spot and smiling. You see them pearly whites from underneath that helmet. He's like, hey man, hey, I'm going to the main event. All felt riders report to the felt pits after semis. All felt riders report to the felt pit area after the semis. House of Wheels colors, and it looks like Perez. I love looking down at the riders. They got their name right on the back of the jersey. I love it. Hopefully it's the right name anyway. Is that a 1? Sanauskas. 3 is Perez. The 063 is Stepinski, and the 63 on the bubble is McDowell. That could have changed. House of Wheels, 1-2. 941, 13 girls. Adams, Miller, Stevens, Horn, Adams, Blackmore, Edgar, and Maycroft. Stevens, Kaylee Stevens for VBS Kenda. Hopefully going to be making it in here real soon. The 20 and the 2, possibly, they're up there. We're talking about the young ladies. 13 girls. Tiffany Bontorno, the young lady out front. The 12 is Samara Rivera. The 27 is Emily Talmadge. And the 10 is Bensinger. Bontorno, the favorite to win and take home the title. Maybe. Roherick is down in the first straight. Let's see if he can make it back. We got 4 up. We only have 4 riders up. 6, 227 and 3. The 6 is Golden. The 27 is Yautzi. The 3 is Morris. 1, 2, 3, 4. They've got it locked up if they can keep it rubber side down. And some bad luck for our BMX today. Rider spotlight, Brandon Roherick. Super cool kid, could ride absolutely anything. He's fast on a race bike. He's great on a DK Franklin. Tough break. 12 experts, 944, Yarnovich, Blinloss, right? DeRosa, Lowry, DeRosa on the red line. Killing it. So smooth as creamy peanut butter. Red line's Golden Child, 5-101. Yarnovich or Blinloss, I believe it is Blinloss, is in to the main. 12 novice, Austin Johnson, DeRoche, Baker, Scott, Wagner, Weiner, Spencer, and Lackey. Lackey in for 2. The 623 out front though, that is DeRoche. Looks like we got DeRoche and Lackey, 1 and 2. The 3rd is the N6 of Eli Scott. 4th is all by himself, which is a good feeling when you're sitting on the bubble. 946 is our our semi number. Somebody's gonna hit Jess Moore, I can just feel it. You need a big target on the front and the back, and a couple on the sleeves. Yeah, I got $1 for the first one to take out Jess. Yeah, he's only worth $1. That was semi 946. This is semi 947. 37, no, 58, 54. How about 54 of Lucas Francis? 63 out of Kentucky, Sam Simple. We got all kinds of confusion going on. One rider breaking away, the other rider's trying to figure it out. 12 rookie semis. 948 is the moto number. 948. Motos through 988 need to be in staging. Motos through 988 need to be in staging. 54, 92, that is Walton. The 92 is Johnston. And the 01 is Montalbano. Coming down to the line, they are, ooh, looks like the bubble spot's gonna change. Little guy on the outside, looks like he got himself a spot, a gate position in the main event. 11 experts. Moderin, where are you? He's back there in the 5 spot. Watch the J&R ride. Let's see if he can work his magic. He is in the 5 spot. He needs to move up. Here comes Marin. It is OFR colors, and he is in. Oh. He is safe. We got a man down on the second straightaway. 1-4. Cole Taysar, maybe. That was the last moto. Volet. All right, we're looking at 950. How about 51 possibly? 947 of rank. The 21 and the 1, that is Hill, and the 1 is Jason Mills. 47, 21, and 1 rank. 21 is William Hill, and the 1 is Jason Mills. I'm sorry, I just don't have any help up here. I am sorry, you're gonna have to write it down. Thank you. 952, 11 novice, Winninger, Blanchard, Drahim, Gisselbach, Cole Gallant, Stutzman, and Mihalik. 5, 940. The 5 out front, that is McKellick. Maybe Winninger, 940 and 29. That is Blanchard, and the 29 is Stutzman.
Okay, I guess we're going to make the switch now, which means I missed all the little ladies, which is not good. The answer is yes. All donations for Terriana, CQ, or see Chad Roberts over at the Shimano booth, which is located, follow my finger, right behind the tower. She's going to need a lot of medical support. Her mother just redid the whole house. Is going to have to be redone to accommodate her hospital needs. So please do what you can. That was the National 2 of Jessica Sherbno. The second place going to Benedetto, Jamie Benedetto. The third place going to the 723 of Amber Reyes Rosado out of Puerto Rico. And the National 4 of Sydney Dunn. 955 is your qualifier, 11-year-old beginners. 871 on the move, that is Drake Bond out of Illinois. Bond in trouble, he steps back, takes a second. Bond now replaced by the 623 of Cooper. It is Cooper, and Bond. Cooper, Bond, Beer, that sounds good. Cooper, Bond, Beer, and Swain. If they say in that shape, Cooper, Bond, Beer, and Swain on the bubble. Cooper, Bond, and Beer are there. Let's see if Swain can hang with it. And he does. Brandon Yarnovich and Malik Vendloss. 12 experts, 12 novices. Ryan DeRoche and Austin Lackey. And 12 novices, Michael Luden and Kyle McManus. To the NBL booth immediately. Vendloss, Yarnovich, DeRoche, Austin Lackey, Loudon, and McManus. We're talking now. Do it. 956 is the number, I believe. That was Lucas. Lucas to qualify. Zurella will qualify. The 614 or whatever it is will qualify. And the 647 will qualify out of the last one. 957, 10-year-old expert gate is gone, and so are they. 4 and only 4 going to go on. It'll be the 828 bringing it home. That is Lucas Shaw. That was it. That's all we caught. Little guys, little plates. 958 is your qualifier number more. 10-year-old experts. We're talking Shane Wolf Colors. That's got to be Simpson. It is the National 4 of Simpson, Simpson, and Vincent. Simpson, Vincent, company coming soon. Simpson and Vincent look like they're there. The National Tell is Repzikowski. The 75 is Beerbach. Those are your qualifiers. $9.59 is your qualifier. We need to get all the rest of the semis into staging. Please, all semi-qualifiers into staging. Yep, looks to me like maybe the 518 ride. Ah, yes, the 158. That is Freeze. Or Freezy. We'll go with Freezy in the 1. The 29 is Panulo. Freezy, Panulo. The 8, and it looks like maybe 430. I'm not quite sure. It's getting a little bit confusing. 960 is your qualifier number. We'll get you some numbers now for sure. 430 up front, looking to qualify and make his way to the main event is Grogan. Grogan, the 037 in the second spot is Montalbano. In 3 and 4 is the 7 and the 28. The 7 is Cohen. Good, Ryan Cohen. And it looks like the 38 or the 78 of, not sure, maybe Rawlings, I'm not sure. 961, we're talking 10-year-old beginners. We're talking the 223 of Turpening. Turpening, Loving, we're looking at Benessi, and we're looking at William. Coming at you as the 78 bike of Wyatt Britt comes before the tower. Wyatt out of the desert state of Arizona. It is Britt, followed by the 01 and the 15. The 01 is Street, the 15 is Walbert. On the bubble, ooh, it's going to be the 13. Can he hang with it? I think he can. I'm going to stick with Tommy Tedesco, better known as the Tabasco Kid. Qualifier 963. Please take all of your donations over to Shimano CQ. Everybody knows Q. Or Chad Roberts, please, for donations for Terry Yonis. Parents in turn 2, you need to stay out of there because the scorers are having problems recording stuff. We have a little person up. Let's see who that is. Gihan, I always say this wrong. Sakara. Having a nice round of applause for this little girl. I can't pronounce her name, but she sure is a cutie. Gihan. Your qualifier is 9:63. These are the 9-year-old experts second half, or actually the first half. Don't forget to get your event photos at Short Bus Photos. They have all the sizes, 6x4, or excuse me, 4x6, way up to 20x30s. If you want them bigger than that, you talk to the guy at Short Bus. I'll give you 100 by 150 feet if you want. So there. Your moto number is 963 that just finished up. That was Rice, Bogus, Pettigrew, and Wamsley to qualify. 964 coming at you. It says Smith on the back of his shirt. That's got to be Jeremy Smith. Smitty making the big move. Shane Wolf Colors in second. It'll be Smith, the number 14 in the second spot. Oh, well, that is Moore. Smith, Moore, the 86 and the 54. I'll go with that. 86 is Hobson. The 54 is Benedez. Those are your qualifiers. 965 has 9-year-old novices. Little guys coming at you. The 663 is the man. He's the guy to beat. That is Sec. The National 4 is Reed. Second, Reed. Followed by Corey Green and the 17 ride of Cassidy Collins. Not necessarily in that order. We got troubles. Oh, man. Collins is out. Two guys sneak in. Wire to wire, handlebar to handlebar, pedal to pedal. Scorekeeper's nightmare. Not going to touch it with a 9-foot pole. Or a 10-foot pole for that matter. This is Gelsomine. Mikey Gelsomine. He's up front. It'll be Gelsomine looking for a main. Logan Bradford looking to be there too. Gelsomine and Bradford. Davis Jr. on the number 3 spot. On 4, say hello to the 529. He'll stay there. That is Hunter Brain, the Brainiac. Your qualifier is 967. These are 9-year-old little girls, and man, do they rock. Dan's competition colors, national number 2 coming at you. The 2 is Cooley. Ashley Cooley. It'll be Cooley and Davis. Cooley, Davis, and Trouble. How about that? Cooley, Davis, how about Beeman, and then we'll go with the 242 of Brigmansky and hope that she stays there because I can't pronounce the other name either. Brigmansky. Aru. Davis is gone, Cooley is gone, Riemann is gone, and Ashley Brigmansky is there as well. Once again, we want to remind you that our calls from the tower are totally unofficial. Here comes a little number 3 rider. Whoa, be careful, honey. Those handlebars are all screwed up. This is Heather Riemann. How about a nice round of applause? 9-year-old girl, Heather Riemann. Here comes another one behind her, Shelby Longier. Cute little ladies. Next year, girls. Bet you have a local race next weekend anyway. 968, these are the 9-year-old girls, second half. Little girls coming at you. National number 2 on the front side. That is world number 2 of Lexa Jones out of Kansas. It'll be the world rider up front, number 25 in the 2 spot. Let's see if we can find a 2-5. Oh, excuse me, it is 2 Fs. That is Sagendorf. Up front is Jones, followed by the 14 and the 55. The 14 is Tamasaka, and the 55 is Helton. Claire Helton, top 4. 969, these are the 9-year-old beginners, first half, last chance to qualify for these little guys, little ladies, anytime, or ladies and guys. For the 2007 NBL Grand Nationals, national number 10 is there. We've got 2 10s. We'll go with the 10 HF Hines. Hines up front in the 2 spot is the 900 number of Gratz. Hines, Gratz. The 1 is Sabatini, and the 2 and the last one is Davidson. 172 takes control of 970 9-year-old beginners. 172 is Samuel Brown. You wish he made his money. It'll be Sammy Brown up front. Brown going downtown as Blake Bass takes out a fishing pole, looking to fish himself the big one, the big main event here at the 2007 NBL Grand National. The 900 number is Berserk. I feel like I'm going berserk. Followed by Camarada in 4. qualifier 971. 8-year-old experts first half. Little guy going way fast. Looking for a something one number. We got a world's one. We'll go with Tyler Fuller. How about Fuller up front? Fuller and Dieters. Tyler, Fuller's, Dieters, the 2 and the 22 would be Sellers and Merced. Tyler, Fuller, Dieters, Sellers, Merced may be in trouble. Let's see if he can hang with the homeboys. Merced looking to get there first. He's got trouble on the outside. Outside rider passing. Didn't get the number. Merced is out. The outside rider is in. We need to see the riders from moto number 946, please. The following riders, I've called you once, I'm going to call you again. From 944, Brandon Yarnovich and Malik Vindlos. From 945, Ryan DeRoche and Austin Lackey. And from 946, Michael Luden and Kyle McManus. Now, if you've been down there to see the NBL people, since I've called this right now, then don't bother going down. Those of you that have not been there better get there. 8-year-old experts around the turn. Comes a big old number 4. Gotta be a world number 4. That is old Eric Meyer himself. Meyer is amazing. Amazing grace. Yep, AJ Albright in the 2 slot. Myers and Albright followed by Barnhart. We'll round it off with Davis and see if he can hang with it. Myers, Albright, Myers, they don't care just as long as they make the main event of the 2007 NBL Grand Nationals, and they do. Everything will stay the same. 973 is your qualifier. These are the 8-year-old novices. This is the 856 ride. Mr. Jason, excuse me now, Mr. Jason Baird, Buvetti into Baird Buvetti, the 1 and the 96 will take that of Cox. And the 90, whatever it is, of Gagnon. Justin Gagnon, gotta be the smallest member of the Brian Gagnon family. 580 will buy you our lead ride, looking for a place in the main events here at the 2007 Grand National. Lose a little guy down here. That is John Shea going down. Yeah, that's all right. That is Way Myers going in. The 300 will make it in. Maybe no 300. How about James and Gary? As we gloss one up here. 975 last half. 8-year-old rookies. Their last chance to qualify to go on to the main event. The 8-year-olds coming at you. Chapinski, Burkett, Campbell, Dennison, Malik, and Bird. Oh yeah. All right, we're just gonna blow them off. How about Malik and Dennison? Okay, not necessarily in this order. We're gonna go Malik, Dennison, Campbell, Stapinski. 975, 8-year-old beginners. Think green or think 172. That is Caleb Waters making his bid on the inside. Not going to happen. The green machine looking to take it over. Here comes Waters looking to take it back. Yahoo! Mountain Dew. Look at these guys go. Unbelievable. Let's see who the green machine is. That is Dylan Seal. You are unreal. Seal will make it in. Waters is in. We weren't even paying attention to 2 guys from behind because the race up front was so terrific. Your qualifier number is 977. These are 12-year-old novices. Winding down the semis here at the 2009 Louisville Grand Nationals. NBL style National 10 is there. We have 2 10s, McCoy and Burnham. I'm going to go with McCoy. McCoy 1, the 4 is... Gotta be Lofton in there. We're gonna guess at this one. Lofton, McPeak, and maybe the 10 of the other 10 of John Clark. Quite confusing. We would like to thank Steve the Spotter. He is a new acquisition that we found during this Grand National. We have to feed him a lot, but sure Cougar is great. And he comes with a kid who's not bad either. Whoa. Crash and burn time, but no, these guys, all right, who had the fastest fall today? These guys are unbelievable. They're like little chicken fritters. They fall on the ground and jump right up again. Green, Wong, Takamasa, Carson, Coker, Workman, Stewart, and Hannon. Takamasa holding down the 4 spot. Let's see if we can do this backwards. Takamasa, Coker will go with the 4 and the 37. Maybe the 4 of Stewart or Green, the 37 up front would be Kendall Wong of Florida. Once again, Q or Chad Roberts will be happy to take donations for Terry Yanis. They're going to need thousands of dollars. We've done this before. We've taken care of our BMX family. I believe once, many years ago in Memphis, we raised 10 grand for BJ Gant, who's fine, by the way. I talk to him all the time. Who broke his back. Fortunately, he was not paralyzed. So. Little girls 5 to 7 years old, you gotta love little Rose Ellen Hoke. Rose Ellen Hoke in second place, looking for that lead is Shirkley, Shyla Shirkley. 3:18 is the third place ride. Looking to qualify is Katie Dieters. And in the last place is the 5:13 ride. That is Aisha Olsen. Or Alicia Olsen.
Let's go, Justice! Let's go! I want to hear it!
Qualifier is 980, the last qualifier, the last semi-qualifier. 5 to 7 years old, 002 coming at you. The 002 is McKenna Calhoun. That's a big name for a little girl, isn't it, Steve? McKenna Calhoun! You go, girl! Because the ladies rule. You gotta remember, we're gonna make a very short presentation to our sponsors. So if we could have reps from our sponsors, please. Woodward, T&B, Verizon, Intense Signs Vigor, and Balls Guarana. Once again, Verizon, T&B, Woodward, Vigor, Signs, Intense, Balls Guarana. La 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 la.
Justin, go! It's not! Get it!
rookies. That's the semi number 981. I'm looking at the 602. Let's try the 601 at Benson, maybe. We have a 601 out there. Runner, Benson, possibly. And maybe a number 3 of Kaminsky. Sorry, we totally missed that one. But we have one rider down over here. John, can we see that number plate? That's the thing, you know, we're not sure. That was Sam Bryant. So there's what we had. We had Rocket in there. And, well, and company, 3 other riders. Sorry, it was either Brian Britt, Hutter, Bolus, Wolin, Crofton. A couple of Rockets in there. Is up. This is Sam Bryant out of South Carolina. Sam Tough Guy Bryant out of South Carolina. This little hot rod's going to ride it off. Let's see if we can get caught up here in the tower. .983. Change the guard in the tower here, so we'll get it straight out. That's more of those big sets like that. 983 is your semi number 6-year-old. This is the class, and here comes a landslide down the front straightaway. It looks like Elijah Gilbert trying to go to the point. Gilbert on the inside will drop back 1 position. Gilbert tucks it in on the rear wheel of Aledo. So it's Aledo. Gilbert, here comes Keller. Aledo, Gilbert, Keller, 1, 2, and 3. Who do we got in the 4 spot? That could be the 645 of Feinstein. Aledo, Gilbert, Keller, and Feinstein. 1, 2, 3, and 4. It looks like that's all. There ain't no more. Or is there? Look at the blue racing machine. Putting Feinstein back a notch. Trying to get the eyeball on that 4th place rider. And let's try the 605 of Braden Ward has made the cut. 984. This will be Trenton Lawrence out in front. It is Lawrence. On his back door is Babcock. Lawrence, Babcock, Herbert, and Garcia. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's the way they're going right now anyway. Lawrence, man on a mission. They might change up front, but as long as the top 4, they can slice and dice all they want. Here's your qualifiers. Lawrence is going to make it on into the show. Babcock is in. Herbert is in. And Garcia is there. 985, 6-year-old rookies out of Kentucky. This is Connor Foreman. He is the boss right now. Bond in the 2 spot. Foreman, Bond, Spora, Casolaro. Foreman, Bond, Spora, Casolaro. 1, 2, 3, and 4. If they change, it doesn't matter. The top 4 make it into the big show. 986, more 6-year-old rookies. Last chance to qualify if that's your class, and here they come. Out of turn number 1, it is Jenkins in control. Been on patrol. Right behind him, that'll be Whiteyaz. Let's try that. White ties. There you go. I knew I was wrong. I just couldn't figure out what it was. It still is the number 7 out in front. There it is, the number 3 of Jenkins. Jenkins, White Ties, the 488 is next. That will be Carson Granson. And then the 099 is Connor Ellie. 987. We're going to talk about the national number 10. He's got the lead. These are 5 and under rookies. Ezra Cortman. Again, 987 is the qualifier. Cortman is the man on a mission right now. Superboy, Chloe Merced in the 2 spot. That's the way they're going right now anyway. No changes yet up front. Cortman, Merced, 1 and 2. I think the 170 hanging tough for 3. That'll be Driver, and the 706. If nothing changed there, is Perry Horn, and he's got the last transfer spot.
Come on, Rowdy! Come on, Rowdy!
Mintz, where's the Mintz? All right. 988. More 5 and under nastiness. The Rugrats breaking their way down the front straightaway. Wyatt Dove soaring to the lead here. So it's going to be Dove, and here comes somebody going right out there with him. Dove still hanging tough. Company coming in the form of Austin Neff. Dove and Neff 1 and 2. Where is everybody else? Dove's long gone now. I guess that's still Neff in the 2 spot. Dove and Neff, and I think that's Houston in the 3rd slot. Dove and Neff, here they come. Dove is in, Neff is in. I think that might be Rowdy Houston in the 3 out of Florida, the 155. And we'll take Kane Dog Murphy also onto the big show. Talk about the big show. Here's some big riders on the cruiser class. 45 to 49, 989. Is your qualifier Mo Ernsdorf Grant, Selecki, Brown, and McPeak. So it's going to be 3-finger Pete out there. I'd say that's Ernsdorf on the front end of this one. Yes, it is. Ernsdorf and Jeffrey Moe in the 2 spot. Mo, Larry, and Curly. Here they come. It is Ernsdorf and Mo. 1, 2. The 3rd spot is Tibi Salagi. Ernsdorf, Mo, Salagi, 1, 2, and 3. Tommy Ernsdorf will let him know how good he feels about it as he hits the finish line. And the last transfer spot goes to the national number 8, or is it a world number 8? Let's try world 8. That'll be George Grant Ernsdorf with the salute. 990 your qualifier. Still working 45 to 49-year-olds. Last chance to qualify if that's your age group. World champion here is Peter Jensen. He's got the lead. Behind him is Heel 34. That's Jeffrey Heap. It'll be McGoey picking up the 3rd spot. Or is it in the 4th spot? Trying to eyeball that. It might be Anthony Robinson. 991, 40 to 44-year-olds coming your way. The national number 2 on the front side is Rich Farside, and everybody looking at his backside. So it's Farside, McAllister, and Neal, Dugan Neal to be exact. Those are your top 3. Somebody, look at these guys fight for that 3rd spot. It doesn't matter too much there. You're both going to transfer on. Neal was a hard charger there on the outside. Frank Young, not sure if the national 25 made it or not. 992, this would be the 4. Robert Raimondi. Raimondi's got the lead, and the Martians in trouble here. We got a rider down. Raimondi, the only one I'm sure of here. Tapscott's got to be in the mix there too somewhere. Raimondi, Tapscott, 1, 2. And it looks like Lackey has the 3rd spot. Let's move on and try to play catch-up here. Working on 993, 35 to 39-year-old. This will be Darnley, Michael Darnley out of California. Yep, we still have a rider down. Darnley is your lead ride on this one. The 2nd spot is Moses Tillman. Let's try the 191. Now 791 to Jimmy Wall gets in front of Tillman. And Tony Lehman was right in the mix there as well. We have this rider down that was a hard fall. John Pringle. Ooh. Johnny Pringle out of Florida. Usually we see him in the stands as the cat in the hat. Speaking of the cat in the hat, here comes Dave Miller. All the riders from semi number 993, please go back to the starting hill. 35 to 39-year-old cruiser that just ran 993. That would be Vincent DeCastro, Michael Darnley, Darren Houston, Denny Terry, Moses Tillman, Jimmy Wall, Tony Lehman, and Keith Miller. Please go back to the starting hill. Also, just reposted. Main 107, Main 118, and Main 128 has just been reposted. Looks like 993 will be a rerun. Not necessarily right now, but it will be a rerun on your radio. Just picking up the chatter there. I think in the gate would be 994. Oh, that's what I'm looking at right now. 994. I think it goes up to 1,026. Give us another 30 semis to go. All right, looks like we're going to go. This is 994. Corner marshals. Here we go. 35 to 39-year-old cruisers down the front chute they go, and Lilly was right in the mix there. Boy, he went from the penthouse to the outhouse maybe in one straightaway. In the lead, the 401 is Tommy Board. That's what I saw anyway. I think it was. Anyway, the 8 is in there. Oh, what do we got? The 8 is in there. That will be Moreland. The 19 is also there. That is Shavers. Maybe Todd Gooch or Al Roybal. 995, let's play catch up again. Out of Florida, the number 3 is Ezal Johnson. Johnson's got some heat, and it looks like the world number 6 of John Pfeiffer is right there. Johnson and Pfeiffer the top 2. Johnson, Pfeiffer, and JRA Cycle Colors in the 3 spot. That'll be Chris D'Amelio trying to pick up the last transfer. Could D'Amelio on the bubble now? D'Amelio in big time trouble, and I don't think he made it. The 8 got in there. That was Mike Powers, took that last spot. 996, 30 to 34. This is Dan Hurley. Hurling himself to the top side of this one. The number 2 is in the 2nd spot. That is Rick Herrick. Here comes the 13 out of South Carolina. That is Big Ben Shirley. And on the bubble, on the 426, that'll be Greg Boring. Is he in or is he out? I think he just made it. Might have looked down too soon. 997. Or is this the rerun? All right, 993 rerun on the hill. Corner marshals and scores. This is 993. You're in mixed chatter on the radios up here, so I'm going to wait for an official decision before I share with you what I'm hearing. Dave Miller making his way up there. A lot at stake at the 30th annual Grand National events. A lot at stake. So what I'm seeing is, not sure yet. What I'm seeing is, it looks to be no rerun. Is that right? I need an official decision. Dave, is there no rerun? Is that what the ruling is? No rerun. Okay, that is it. No rerun on 993. That's Okay. All right, so no rerun in 993. That leaves 997 on the hill. The thrill on the hill. Blackwood, Adams, Lutz, Lewis, Rick, Stone King. And here they come. Everybody vying for that inside line going into the turn. Tommy Blackwood. Wow, look at that guy threading the needle. Blackwood's got the top spot, but that national number 11 of Dan Lewis. Holy mackerels. And here comes Adams. Blackwood, Adams, and Lewis, I think the top three. Or is it Blackwood, Lewis, and Adams? Doesn't matter. Blackwood, Lewis, and Adams looking very safe. Looking for that fourth place ride on the bubble because it's still up for grabs. Maybe the 956 of racing. Jason Rick might have made the cut. 998 on the track, 25 to 29-year-olds. Let's try the 298 machine. That is Crowell. Dougie Fresh Crowell out of Texas, the Lone Star. It'll be Crowell. In the two, the number 32 out of Florida is T.J. Taylor. Crowell and Taylor, the top two. Looking at the third place ride. Could be the national number 3 of Brendan Baker, but it isn't. It'll be the 518 of Medlin, and then Baker is the main maker. He's transferred. 999 is your semi. 777 your leader. This is Weston Pope. Pope has the lead, and Myers is there. Pope and Myers side by side. Here comes the deuce. That is Dusty Boker, all looking safe. On the bubbles. Chase Briner looking finer. We'll see him again. 999A, everybody. This is 999A. A is an able as this guy is. Johnny Woodmansey. Woodmansey and Cole. Look at this. Shake him and bake him. They're all changes back there in the pack. Woodmansey and Cole, they were running 1 and 2. Taylor was stuck in the third spot, leaping Lou Taylor. And there's one more that's going to transfer on out there. If we haven't got him yet, we'll try right now. Maybe it is Kyle Brown. What happened to Wiley? Semi number, well, I'm just going to say 01 and leave it at that. 01, the national number 2 is Jeremy Napper. It is 1,001 to be exact. Napper and Curtis in the 2 spot. Let's try Napper, Curtis, Dolan. Napper, Curtis, Dolan, and maybe on the outside, that Skinny Digit will sneak in there. Well, that's the number 7. Is it? Was that Jason Bush? I think that might have been the Bushwhacker. Gail doesn't know. She didn't even see it. 02 on the hill, on the track right now. Let's see. Matt Rubeck out of California. Lead ride on this one. We're never going to get 5 on there, 4 on this one. We'll try Rubeck. Rubeck and Dill, 1 and 2. And maybe McCrory in there, and let's try Brian Perez. Maybe we'll get lucky. 1,003. Gail, was that Jason? I don't know, she says. I was holding up cards. We can run for me. 1,003 is your qualifier. 13 and 14-year-old cruisers. I don't blame you. The number 1 ride out of Georgia. This is Brandon Murphy. Murphy and Austin Loby in the 2 spot. Murphy, Loby, and Crawford. Murphy, Loby, Crawford, and here comes flying Brian Kipp. Brian, nothing like it. Wait until the last minute to put that MCS bike in the winner's circle down there, or in the transfer circle in this case. 1,004. It's the number 1 ride out in front, just in time, Justin Cozy Kuwahara. Team USA colors on his back door. That will be the number 8 ride of Shane Spielman. Mosey, Spielman 1 and 2. Simon and Wong 3 and 4. Now it looks like the number 3 is going to move himself in there. That will be Dalton Simons, maybe. 05 is your qualifier. 11 and 12-year-old cruisers. The number 1 ride out in front. This is going to be awesome. Anthony DeRosa. He's got the lead. We're going to go with DeRosa in the top spot. World number 4 for 2. That'll be Malik Bindlos. Here comes the 102 ride. Hammer and Cameron Lowry. He gets himself up to a transfer spot and trying to pick out the last transfer position on this one is ahead for the finish line. I don't know. Might have been Rory, but we're not sure on that one. 06 is your qualifier. 800 to lead right out of California. Robert Goldman. Hope that's not a national number. National 800. What am I talking about? Anyway, it's Goldman. The 372 in the 2 spot will be Kale Yahtzee. Then the number 5 comes in for 3. That is Alden Bolay. And the 4 spot looks to be the 332 out of Florida to Caleb Mithorn. We'll see those 4 again. 1007, 12 and under girls cruisers. 1007 is the qualifier. Felicia Stansel out in front. World number 8, Veronica Golbin right on the rear wheel. Stansel and Golbin trying to get the draft hook up and pull away. Rochelle Wooding wants a piece of the action as well. Stansel, Golbin, Wooding all looking pretty safe. The last spot up for grabs. Roadkill and Sydney Dunn back in the 5 spot. That won't get it done. Dunn trying to get it done. She won't though because she's got to get by Kelly Cottrell to do it. Cottrell will hold off Dunn. 1008, 12 and under girls cruisers continue. Last chance for these ladies. National number 1 out of the shaky state. This is Shanoa Glenn. Glenn hoping to go in for the win. 3 California riders in this one. It is Glenn and Benedetto, 1 and 2. The 3rd spot is Samantha Miller from Pennsylvania, and the 4th spot is a 174 out of New York. That is Jenna Segendorf, and something just happened to one of the racing machines out of there. And the transferred riders will be the same, just a different order. 1009, 9 and 10-year-old cruisers. National number 1, Jeremy Smith. It is Smith out in front. The 2nd spot out of Connecticut, Austin Vincent. Smith, Vincent, Burback, and the national number 5 out of New Jersey is Mike Breskowski. They look to be pretty safe. And moving on to the 9 and 10-year-old cruiser main event. 1010 your qualifier, 9 and 10-year-old cruisers. Let's start working on these guys. Out of North Carolina for Shane Wolf, we call him Hammer, and Cameron Moore. He's got the lead. It is Moore on the 451. The national number 11, looking nice, is Tucker Rice. Then the 806 comes in there. I think he's still on that anyway. Maybe that's the 800. That will be Cole Accord. And the last spot there with the red number plate, black letters, that will be the number 4 ride of Zach, and I should know it out of Connecticut, O'Neill. Main event 1011, 8 and under cruisers. The national number. Uh-oh. That's a 5. Okay, out of Nevada, Tyler Fuller. We have 2 riders down. 2 riders down in the hole. So the number 5 is your leader. That is Fuller. It looks like Sellers in the 2 spot. The 702 will be Bryce James, and the 973 out of California, well, that is Landon Sellers. So the 595 was the one I missed. That is Zach Smith. We have a rider down over here. Gabrielle Barwick, Florida rider, is the guy that we're still down over here in the hot corner. And there's another one down over there. Okay, that's the 800 ride. That's from a different moto, I think. Or is it? Yeah, that would be Cole Accord. Ooh, HBR rider. Okay, Cole transferring on, so it shows you what I know. Nothing. Gabrielle Barwick. Still working on him. Well, if you haven't taken a walk by the TV setup out by the pro gate where they're handing out the trophies, I got a good picture of it before. All the trophies are all lined up there. A lot of hardware going to go out here this afternoon. Here comes Gabriel Barwick, everybody, and boy, does he deserve a round of applause. That was a hard fall over here on the hot asphalt. $1,012, 8 and under cruisers. Man, it just amazes me how everybody tries to get to the inside and nothing happens. Bizarro colors. Alrighty, London Wilmot and Company. This will be the 751 of Eric Meyer out of Illinois. So it's Meyer, and the 2 make it the 382 of Ryan Scott. Meyer and Scott, 1 and 2, HBR rider picking up the 3rd spot. That'll be Travis Waymyers. Meyer, Scott, Waymyers, 1, 2, and 3. Picking up the 4th place rider, the rider on the bubble, the rider that's sitting there with the last transfer spot. It'll be the 301 of Christian Cloutier. He will ride again. 1,013, double nickels out in front, 30 and over open. This will be Jason Carnes. Party over at his hotel last night. Carnes has got the lead. Who do we have in the 2 spot? That's the big guy, Sean Dupree. Carnes and DePreet, 1 and 2. Lamoglia's got to be in there somewhere. Carnes and DePreet, is that Domingos Lamoglia? In the 3, I don't know. Look at that. They're all changing now. Look at this. Unbelievable. We're going to have to check the motor sheets for that one. 014, the 997 out in front. This is Bob O'Gorman. O'Gorman is your leader on this one as they head into the final turn. O'Gorman is in. Dinger back there in the 3rd spot. Can't eyeball the 2nd place ride. And maybe Nucio, Frank Nucio, 015, 16 to 29 continues here. Let's try the number 12 out in front. This will be Scotty McMahon out of Ohio. McMahon going to transfer. Harrison Britt looking like he's going to make the cut as well. Maybe Danny Smith. Is Danny? No, Danny is not in there. Danny is way back in the back. Corey Watts has made it in the 3rd spot.
Hey, what happened to my t-shirt? You're working on it. I don't have any, right?
This is Benny Wright picking himself up. Okay, let's play catch up here. 16 to 29 open wheels, 1016 is your qualifier. On the inside, it looks like Weston Pope. No, it won't be. That was Kubalak anyway. Now it's Pope and Kubalak. I should have stayed with it. Pope, Kubalak, McCrory. 1, 2, and 3. Andy Wright doing the right thing in the 4th spot. Pope, Kubalak, McCrory, and company. Who's got the 4th spot? Is it going to be Wright or Ash? It will be Ash taking it away from Andy Wright. 017, 12 and 13 open, ready to rock. And here they come. Look at that, 183 all the way out of gate number 8, trying to get over there. That is Cody Wong. He's going to have to work his way through traffic. The number 5 is up on the top end of this train. He's the engineer. This is Dan Tritz. It is Tritz. Wrap in the 2 spot. The national number 8 is Hoopman. Oh, we're going to lose a rider. And the last transfer spot is Skylar Prather. If nothing else changes, that's the way they're going to bring it on into the main event for the 12 and 13 open class after the field is set. 1018 will set the other half of the 12 and 13-year-old open main event. And they are loose, and here they come, 8 riders strong. What a landslide, and what a hole shot for flying Jordan Ryan. Ryan puts the OFR machine way out in front. He is checking out of this hotel. The 638 is Deshaun Johnson in the 2 spot. Ryan and Johnson, 1 and 2. We got a pair of 12s on this one. Which one is it? I'm going to take a shot and say it's Jack, and then the number 7 ride picks up the 4 spot. That will be Jeremy Smith, maybe. Those are your 4 transferred riders. Let's move on. I hope we got that one right. 019, 10, and 11-year-olds on the track. These are opens. Working on the opens right now. Look at this guy, like he shot out of a cannon coming out of turn number 1. This is the number 6 of Jared Johnson. Johnson's got the lead, and let's go with the 628 for 2, Ben Desiderato. Johnson and Desiderato, 1-2. PJ Gentile picking up the 3rd spot. The gray and black rider out there. He's going to the 2nd spot, but who is he? That's the one we got to see because we didn't get him. Let's go with the 577 of Awesome Austin Padilla. Great move down there in the final turn. Moto number 1020. Brought to you by the likes of the national number 1 from California, Alden Boley. Boley and TJ Stepan with the 151 for 3. That is Caleb Mithorn. The 4 spot looking like it'll go to Illinois' national number 14. What a great day he's had, Matt Beverland. 021 is your qualifier. More 8, 9-year-old opens the national number 10 out of New York, Casey Tanner. Tanner's got the lead. The number 12 for 2 is Dean Zabriskie. Tanner Zabriskie, here comes the 17. And we don't even have him on the motor sheet, so no 17. Let's try the number 5 of Eli Garcia. So that's 17 ride, looking for that 3rd place ride. Yeah, it's a 17 and no 17 on the moto sheet. He'll have his name attached to it next time we see him in the main event. He's just transferred.
And immediately following the last semi, we'd like to call Chris Head from the Parks Division.
Well, right after the last semi, and it looks like there's only about 5 more to go anyway, so You want to jump in? What do you got to say there? Go ahead. Chris Head from the Parks and Rec Department.
And a representative from Woodcamp Woodward, Ballsboro, VSI, the Commonwealth of Kentucky, and a representative for the Volunteers of Derby City to the announcing tower. Back to the action.
022, 8-9-year-old open. The 186 is your lead ride out of Nevada. This is McCabe Hobson. The national number 13 looking to transfer to that is Clint Herman. Back in the 3 spot. It looks like HBR colors. It could be Coleman Habib or Cole Accord. And let's try the 460 out there. That is Habib. It was the 321. The last one to transfer is Kilgore. Can't believe we got him. 023 is what we're working right now. OFR colors, that's B. Jacob Sherbno. Sherbno out in front. David Oquendo picks up the 3rd spot out of Pennsylvania. This will be Taylor McCrory back in the 3. And the 4th spot looks like Chase Hines. Well, they're changing positions, but they're not going to change who goes on to the main event. So those are your transferred riders. Good action out there. Better safe than sorry, I guess. 024, 14 to 15-year-olds. Corey Miller on the point on this one. Let's try Miller and Tommy Zula, the Z-Man, Miller and Zula. Back in the 3 slot. Well, we're going to need to put the binoculars on these 2 hot rods. Position number 3 could be, the number 2 will be Grace, and the 20 is Stacy Eden. Oh, baby. His bike didn't quite make it, nor did he. The track was only 2.5 feet too long. 025, the number 3 ride. This is Mason Higdon, 7 and under open, 1,025 is your qualifier. Higdon in the catbird seat. Higdon, the number 3 ride behind him. Well, that is Higdon now. I thought, yep, okay, I was wrong. It is still Higdon. The 664 is Haddam. The number 1 comes next. That is Ricky Castro, and on the bubble in the last spot still goes to Jamie Norris. Still, we'll still see him racing again. 026, it could be the last. Hey, it is the last semi. Can you believe it? At 2:30, 7 and under open. The last 8 riders going for the last 4 transfer positions. It's the world number 8 at Quentin Crawley. The 312 and the 2 is Tyshaw Carr. Crawley and Carr. Look at this. It's a good battle for the last spot. Crawley and Carr, they just need to stay where they are, and they're going to be very, very comfortable. Thompson is in the mix as well. So as they come out of the final turn, if nothing changes, Crawley will make it. Tyson Carr will also make it. The number 4, Compton, and the last spot goes, the last transfer of the 30th NBL Grand Nationals goes to Tyler Workman.